Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Seth Meyers, clinical psychologist. I wanted to take a few minutes today and create a video for those individuals out there who are dealing with a breakup, dealing with the end of a romantic relationship that is really painful and confusing and just overwhelming in so many different ways. I want to share my main point with you, which is that there is hope. Things will change. No feelings are permanent and last forever. So, as much as you may feel sad or angry or lonely or even scared in some ways to be single now, those feelings will not necessarily last forever. One of the things that I have to talk about in talking about dealing with a breakup is to also share one of the biggest mistakes that I have seen people make after a breakup. And I've been a psychologist for over 20 years, and you can imagine how many individuals I have helped through the loss of a relationship. And there's no doubt that it's painful. There is a grieving process involved. We can get very used to our routines, getting very used to feeling like there's someone that is our number one person, that we are the number one person for someone else. So it can be a really confusing and disorienting process when we have a breakup. Sometimes we can feel like I don't have anyone at all, even though that's really not true. We do have friends, we do have people in our life who care about us, and we need to remember that. But I have to share the biggest mistake that I have seen people make after a breakup is, wait for it, can you guess what it is? It is jumping into another relationship too fast. So you feel sad because you've lost someone. You feel sad because you no longer have your routines and you miss someone. You may feel lonely. You may feel all kinds of intense negative feelings. The easiest thing a person can do is to jump into the arms of someone new, of someone else. And in those moments, you can try to tell yourself that that will solve the problem. People who jump right into another relationship really soon after a breakup, they tell themselves this is a solution. This will be the answer to the pain that I feel. This will solve the sadness and the loneliness that I feel right now. And in some ways, for a little bit of time, it can be true. In the immediate future and in the right now moments, it can make you feel a little bit better. But the problem is, it doesn't solve the root problem to begin with. If we do not let ourselves truly feel the whole range of sad feelings, confused feelings, angry feelings that we have, if we can't deal with those feelings honestly, confront them, face them, sit with them, accept them, work through them, if we can't do that and we just try to put a band-aid over it and find a quick substitute, we don't heal properly. We don't ever truly heal and recover properly from the pain that we felt from the end of that relationship. Why? Because we just covered it up. We told ourselves in a panic, we need to find somebody else quick, as if the world were going to end, as if the stopwatch was in effect and we were just looking at the clock every 5 seconds. I need to find someone or else. Those feelings are understandable because sometimes when we feel sad because of a breakup, when we feel overwhelmed because of a breakup, we may feel like there is this pressure, this urgency to fill that void quickly. But the problem is when we fill it too quickly, we don't heal properly. And a part of healing is also learning from our history, learning the mistakes that we made. In addition, When we don't recover and heal properly, we haven't learned the lessons from our past that can serve us in the future. The point of learning lessons from a failed relationship that you had is that you can learn lessons and make better choices, find someone who is a better fit for you in the next relationship. So if you break up and try to fill that void too quickly with someone new, someone shiny, someone that you tell yourself is better, you are telling yourself, almost like a small child thinks, here's the answer. This is the magic answer that will solve all my problems. But that's not real, true, grounded, well balanced, thought through thinking. Good, comprehensive thinking is thought through. Take time to heal when a relationship ends, even though it may feel really uncomfortable and scary to be single, and it may feel lonely and overwhelming. You can get through that emotional pain. People deal with emotional pain every single day, and they keep putting one foot in front of the other, and they can recover. They can heal. Now, sometimes it can help to talk to a mental health professional. That's something that always can serve a person well, to talk to someone who is licensed and who has the ability to help walk you through some of these problems. You can also talk to good, trusted friends or family whose judgment you trust, who have good, level heads on their shoulders. They give you good advice, they know you, and they understand you. So, the most important point that I want to make about healing is that we do have to feel the negative feelings, even though they are uncomfortable. We do need to accept that the relationship is over and that a part of the healing is going to require sitting with those feelings and that those feelings can pass over time. Now, a few things that you can do, right, after a breakup so that you don't feel like you are just waiting and watching the clock as it ticks, just waiting to recover and heal, is you can say to yourself, I will take the best care possible of myself after this breakup. I will exercise my body. I will eat well and healthily. I will spend time with people who really love me. I will have extra phone calls with people who I know really care about me. I will do things that are healing for me and make me feel good. Like I will make art and write in a journal. Breakups are actually a great time to take an extra class, a non-credit class, for example. Take an art class or a dance class or try a new class at the gym. These are really great ways to distract yourself from some of the sadness, but also to do something that is productive and good. This is an example of good self care after a breakup. So, the ultimate point is that you want to strike a balance between two things. It is important to feel the negative feelings, the sadness, the loneliness, all the confusing feelings that come with a breakup. So let yourself feel the feelings, and after a little bit, also say, okay, now I'm going to do something today that makes me feel good about myself. I'm going to do something productive. Striking the balance of doing those two things will help you after a breakup. You can get through this. If this video has been helpful, please like this video. That gives me a sense of the type of material that you find helpful, and I wish you all the best.